don't strike me down. The adorable on-air moment Kelly Ripa tiptoed around her TV legacy. If you've ever watched Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos banter on their morning show, you know their chemistry is the real deal. It's that rare, effortless blend of love, friendship, and just the right amount of playful teasing that makes you feel like you're having coffee with your two favorite people. But this past Monday, that easygoing vibe took a hilariously cautious turn. During a lighthearted segment, Kelly found herself walking on eggshells, not because of her husband, but out of a deep and utterly relatable respect for the legendary shoes she's filling. The conversation started innocently enough. Kelly, Mark, and their producer Michael Gelman were discussing a new and, frankly, bizarre internet trend that claims working with your spouse makes you undateable. Imagine that. The couple who has become the very definition of #couple goals being told their partnership is a turnoff. The idea was so silly, it practically begged for a joke. But instead of diving right in, Kelly paused. You could see the wheels turning. With a glance upward, she confessed to her co-host and husband of nearly 30 years, "I feel a little bit bad even discussing this because I feel like the daytime TV gods up there in the high heavens might strike me down." It was a moment every single one of us can understand, that feeling of not wanting to disrespect the icons who paved the way. It's like talking about your favorite band in front of the Beatles or discussing modern art with Picasso looking over your shoulder. In that instant, Kelly wasn't just a mega successful host, she was someone deeply aware of her place in a larger history. She quickly paid her respects, saying, "With all due respect, I love you all, Regis, so don't strike me down." It was a heartfelt and frankly adorable nod to the legacy of Regis Philbin and the other greats who made the show what it is. She then gently drew the line between past and present. This show was more of a contemporary option, and that was more akin to a traditional broadcast. It wasn't a criticism, it was an acknowledgement that times change and so do talk shows. This is where Mark, her ever-charming counterpart, chimed in with the perfect dose of modern logic. "I don't think it has to be stuffy," he declared, and he's right. The magic of their show isn't in formal interviews and rigid scripts. It's in the unscripted moments, the inside jokes, the way they look at each other. It's the stuff that makes them feel like our friends. Kelly wholeheartedly agreed, adding that having several seasons together as a couple actually makes you look cool and unique. She even defended other young working couples, saying, "I know a lot of young couples that collaborate, and I find them to be dateable and lovely." But then, Mark, in his signature dry wit style, almost stepped on the legacy landmine Kelly had so carefully avoided. He quipped, "They're not my favorite about on-air couples," before the realization of what he'd just said dawned on him. The camera caught that classic, oops, look we've all seen on our own partners' faces. Kelly was ready, instantly playing the role of his charmingly worried conscience. "Gelman is on his way to get you. You better exercise caution," she warned, with a laugh that said, "I love you, but you're on your own with this one." This delightful dance around TV history was followed by another trip down memory lane, this time to Mark's days on Riverdale. He confessed to being typecast twice as the notoriously shady character Hiram Lodge. "He was taken into custody. I didn't get away with it," he said, detailing his character's arrests for everything from possessing illegal fizzle rocks to blackmailing a teenager. But then, with the perfect comedic timing of a man who knows how to tell a story, he clarified, "I just got typecast. I didn't really go to jail. I wasn't even taken into custody. I was never arrested." His real-life crime? "I recently received a minor in possession of a bad attitude charge at the age of 52 for using a fictitious persona to order a margarita." The entire exchange was a masterclass in what makes Live with Kelly and Mark so special. It's this beautiful blend of reverence for the past and a joyful embrace of the present. It's Kelly's heartfelt respect for the daytime TV gods coexisting with Mark's playful willingness to poke fun at himself. It reminds us that the best partnerships, whether on screen or off, are built on a foundation of mutual respect, a shared sense of history, and the ability to laugh together when one of you almost says the wrong thing. And that, despite what any internet trend says, is about as dateable as it gets.